Hey guys, you should have out your Listen My Children book of poems, and hopefully this week you have this poem in your copy. It was so strange last week that I had an extra poem in my copy of Listen My Children, and it was not in your all's book at all, or at least some of you. So everyone should be on page 11, and you should see the title on this page should say, B, I'm expecting you. So if you do not see that, then you can just listen to me reading this poem. But it is by Emily Dickinson, and I'm actually going to talk to you all a little bit more about her after I read the poem to you. But here goes. B, I'm expecting you, was saying yesterday to somebody you know that you were due. The frogs got home last week, are settled and at work. Birds mostly back, the clover warm and thick. You'll get my letter by the 17th. Reply, or better, be with me. Yours, Fly. So, as your first initial reaction to this poem, do you notice anything? Is there anything that stands out to you? Were you able to visualize some of the things that were written in this poem? Well, the first thing I notice is it's written similar to a letter, right? And it even mentions, you'll get my letter by the 17th. And it ends with yours, comma, Fly. So who is writing this poem? Well, the author is Emily Dickinson, right? But the way it's written is that the fly is writing a letter to B. And I don't know if y'all can hear this, but Millie is snoring. She's stopping a little bit now, but that's so funny. I had to interrupt us for that. That's too cute. Okay, I'm going to read it one more time for you, and then I'm going to tell you just a little bit of information about Emily Dickinson. So the title is B, I'm Expecting You by Emily Dickinson. B, I'm expecting you, was saying yesterday to somebody you know that you were due. The frogs got home last week, are settled and at work. Birds mostly back, the clover warm and thick. You'll get my letter by the 17th. Reply, or better, be with me. Yours, Fly. So at the bottom of that page, you should see a picture of Emily Dickinson. That is the author of this poem. And it tells us below her name that she was born in 1830 and died in 1886. And Emily Dickinson is actually one of America's greatest poets. She's a very, very popular poet from America, and I'm sure if you have not heard other poems by Emily Dickinson, as you go throughout life, you will hear many others by her. But at the bottom of this page, it also says, almost all of Emily Dickinson's life was spent in the little town of Amherst, Massachusetts. No one knew that she wrote poems. After she died, her sister found her poems hidden in a dresser drawer. So that just makes you wonder if maybe she had a journal of poems, or she had just a big collection of all of them, which I think is super cool. So it was her whole life, she didn't even become famous for her poems. It was after her life that she became so well known by everyone. So that's something interesting to know about her. But I hope you all have enjoyed learning some more about poems recently, and I hope you all enjoyed writing poems last week. if you enjoyed that, I would say keep writing poems. It's a really fun thing to do. So enjoy.